Alright. Time to get this over with. Go in here and get this conversation started.
You guys must have spent a fortune on the TVs in this place.
You all done?
You tell me.
Now you're learning. I have to admit I was worried whether we'd be able to keep you here after you woke up in medical.
Respectful.
You gave our staff a run for its money.
I gave it my best, and so did they.
Fair enough. It'll be a good excuse to up the morning drills around here. Looks like you did well on the tech portion of the test.
I don't want him to like
Very
me.
well.
It's kind of like the
Past
commander.
Darcy's bitching, there's some real compliments in here if you look at the numbers.
Fuck Darcy.
Nina's report on your weapon skill was impressive. In fact, I think you outperformed many other guards.
I will be modest.
And it's your first day.
She's a good teacher.
She is, and she has a good eye for potential. I'll let her know your opinion.
Fuck yeah.
Here's a surprise. A positive evaluation from Parker. On the number side as usual. But he actually took the time to write a sentence.
He did. What was the sentence?
You may have been right about this one, Westridge. For Parker, that's
Damn.
high praise. Assuming you don't let us down, Mike. Looks like that's it for the
I'll
physical
try not
evaluation.
to.
Now for the hard part. Tell me why you're here. Not
Um,
everyone gets chosen for this line of work.
Uh,
You volunteered.
duty?
Usually we have to ask.
I want to serve my country.
That
Anything by
was
being
not
assigned
what I
here
meant.
is the best way to do that.
Give me a mission, and I'll prove it.
What makes you think you're ready? Because I tell you, we get a lot of recruits in here, and you're not convincing.
Professional?
My opinion isn't important. Yours is.
Not out in the field, and not when you're dealing directly with others. Then your opinion is all that counts. Beyond the guns, tech, and sneaking around in the dark, there's one last part of this job that nobody else here quite gets.
I'm listening.
Good, because listening is a large part of it. The way you talk to people, your attitude. That's what we're going to discuss now.
Professional?
I'm not sure I understand. Is there something wrong with how I deal with people?
No, believe it or not, you're not here because you're a people person. You're here because your psych profile says you're skilled at manipulating others.
Was that a compliment?
You'll see. The way you project yourself definitely affects what people think of you. And your reputation.
Respectful?
And if I want to impress them?
You don't always want to or need to. Having a good or bad rep with someone can actually gain you different benefits.
Oh, that's
Sometimes
actually
you wanna
interesting.
piss someone off, so they
I'm
can't
gonna
think.
piss the fuck off
Other
of
times you
Darcy.
wanna build a strong rapport with someone
Wait, that
and
phrase didn't
talk
come out
when you
correctly.
have a bad situation.
I'm gonna piss Darcy off.
Your objective. This goes for your handlers as well. We're going to be sending you into a lot of dangerous places, and your only backup is going to be who you're talking to on your headset. How you treat them is going to have an effect on the success of your mission.
So if I piss them off, I'm screwed?
No. A handler that likes you too much and puts emotions before the mission can be just as dangerous as one who resents you.
Great,
This is a
so I should
long
keep
way
him
of telling
neutral.
me that I should just act the way I want. And
Acting?
if I compromise an asset... in the
Oh,
field,
damn it, I didn't do it in time, I think.
No, again, there are no bad choices, just results. Over time, folks may hear about you and your attitude before they meet you. They may have a preconceived notion of how you're going to treat them, which can affect their reaction.
So how I affect people now will affect people in the future, possibly ahead of time.
Time's something no one seems to be able to spare, especially during a conversation. Although that can be a plus.
Professional?
If I need a breather to assess the situation, right?
The clock doesn't stop when you're speaking to
Endurance
someone.
recharges during
So
conversations.
you need to get your second win before a fight. Making small talk can buy you time.
But if I'm running on adrenaline, won't chatting take me off my
Wait.
guard?
I can do small time
So
talk
if you
with
need to
random
get to the
people?
point, act instead of fight. For example, if you don't think I have any more to teach you, then you could just say, I'm done with this.
I'm actually learning important things.
You seem to have the basics down.
Suave?
And if they're a target, why talk to them at all?
Sometimes
Damn
is
it.
better
I
if
think
you
I'm a
shoot
professional
first.
again.
Still approaching someone to talk to them can allow you to get the drop on them if you get close enough to strike. Use it if you have to, if the conversation isn't going your way. Assuming there's even a way you want the conversation
Cooperate?
to go.
So how do I know how someone wants to be treated? At least enough to cooperate.
If that's what you want to do, pay attention to the clues in your environment. Sometimes people will have advice, and intel can help. But there's another way. Read much?
Mostly weapon manuals. Then I make sure I actually test it myself. The specs are sometimes off.
There's a host of information out there through dossiers, email, and other documents that represent total research others have collected on a target, organization, or operation.
And
Yeah, I got some of them.
Get me exactly.
Sometimes you'll spot obvious triggers. People who don't respond well to smartasses, like me. Others who respect loyalty, duty, a professional approach. Others who don't have time for bullshit, and like it when you get to the point. But dossiers just don't contain psych information. They'll usually have combat information on your target as well. What side they favor, any past injuries,
Damn.
common weapons, or tactics they use. Some of it blunt, some of it subtle. But if push comes to shove, it can give you an edge in combat. The more you've done your homework,
Cautious.
the more vulnerable they'll be.
So when the guns come out, the dossier can come into play. Have you read mine?
Several times.
Great.
You have dossiers on everyone here?
Yep, if you can dig them up. You might learn a few things.
I think I got them all,
Sometimes
actually.
reading a dossier will give you more options when dealing with others. A few facts to bring up, to shake secrets loose.
What about you?
You should already know what makes me happy, Mike, and what pisses me off.
How do I know when I have the go-ahead to start accessing files?
After meeting a target or hearing their name referenced by someone else, you should have a target ID. Then hop onto the database and start doing your homework. You can usually unlock their basic information at that point. Let's start with a simple one. Al-Samad. That should be familiar to you.
There we go. I unlocked it.
Yes, you can research groups as well as people. It doesn't carry the same benefits, but it can provide useful intel in the field. Talking to people about others is a good way to help gain dossier information. Sometimes people will have information on someone that can unlock a brand new thread in your computer search.
Okay, so I've suffered through your interrogation and know how to give one if need be. Am I ready or not?
We'll see. Meet me in the command center, and I can give you a proper mission briefing.
Good, because I'm sick of this room.
Trust me, Mike. If it was up to me, you'd never see this interrogation cell again.
Gave me interesting info, though. It's good to know. Like that guy at the desk. He probably doesn't know anything that's going on.
Recognize him?
That's Sheikh Ali Shahid, the voice of Al-Samad.
Oh, there goes Dossier.
They say he was responsible for shooting down that airliner in the Middle East.
Yeah, he got his hands on some prototype Halbeck technology. A missile with a multi-stage targeting system called Jacob's Ladder. That airliner was his first target.
Specs and shadiness of this whole thing aside, how did Shahid get his hands on that missile?
Missiles. He's got more. He stole them from Halbeck, and we need them back before he gets any more trigger-happy. Then we want you to kill him.
Professional?
Understood, but if the opportunity presents itself, should I take him alive?
If you can. Either way, we want him out of the picture, and away from any more taped broadcasts.
If I can bring him back here, I will.
All right, then, pack your gear. You're heading to Saudi Arabia.
Not coming with me?
I'll be there in spirit, and on video and radio when needed, Agent.
Lovely.
Just got here. Oh, well, I'm gonna miss this place.
I doubt it. I'll contact you when you reach Saudi Arabia.
Well, okay then. Did I win? Oh shit. I think I finished Act 1. I did all the objectives! Is there any... Wait, enemy loot taken? I can pickpocket? Does it tell me if I got all the dossiers? I don't think it does. Well, that sucks. But yeah, I got so much cash! On to the next level, I guess? Oh, back at the flash
Care to
forward.
explain how Halbeck lost its missiles?
Old news. Accounting error.
The missiles. You didn't lose them, did you?
Angry, Mr. Thornton? Because of what happened in Saudi Arabia.
Welp. They used foreshadowing to foreshadow.
I'm getting lots of interference.
Professional.
I made it to Saudi Arabia, sir. I'm at the safe house.
I guessed that much.
Well,
See
fuck
any
you.
shadowy agents in trench coats at the airport?
No, sir, I don't think so.
That was a joke, Mike. But stay on your toes anyway. Finding Shahid is your primary objective. Trouble is, we don't know his location. But we have 3 leads. An arms dealer, Nasri, is believed to have sold the missiles to Shahid, and he's currently operating...
I got the
in Saudi
dossier on that
Arabia.
guy.
If you can intercept him, maybe he can tell you where Shahid is.
Intel?
Guide you to the missiles.
Do we have anything else on Nasri?
Nothing more than what's in his dossier. If
And I
you
grabbed
manage
that.
to make any contacts and find out more, we'd welcome it. We also tracked down the location of an airfield Shaheed used in the past. If you can sneak in and plant a listening device, we may be able to track flight Shaheed is using to move through Saudi Arabia.
And the third lead?
We've got the coordinates of an Al-Samad detention camp, also used as a stockpile for weapons. We suspect the missiles may be stored there.
Intel?
Is there any way to be sure the missiles are there?
Not at this time. The area is dug into the side of a canyon, and getting reliable satellite imagery when sandstorms aren't blowing has been almost impossible. We'll want you to go in alone, recon the area, and shut down their radar and communications. Once that's down, we can call in air support and hit the camp hard.
No pressure.
And no backup. Get used to it. It's the job. You check out your new home yet? It's got some perks you might be interested
Security system?
Full security system?
in. A computer with a hub connection so fast you'll feel like you're going back in time.
What, to the Stone Age? Please.
You can do
Shouldn't it be
dossier
going forward in
research,
time?
encrypted emails, and if need be, access some of the weapons dealers in the area. That'll be done on your own dime, however, using whatever funds you can find in Saudi Arabia.
Understood, I
I
guess.
understand, sir. We wouldn't want Alpha Protocol tied to any weapons trafficking in the Middle East.
Exactly. There's also a weapons locker in the main living area. Open it up. Help yourself. But use the ammo and armor you think suits the mission.
Oh
When you're
god,
ready
I
to
have to
head out,
choose.
Just use the front door, or access the missions from the main terminal. I'll have already uploaded all the mission specs to your PDA. You can review them at any time.
Alright, so is that it? Westridge.
I suppose that's it.
Home sweet home.
I leveled up. Okay. What do I want? Do I need a point in stealth? Learn to your presence are not affected by this vision reduction. Oh, great. No. What? Okay. Huh. Okay. I think I want 1 point in stealth, actually, but... No, I need points in all these other things, honestly. What is the next technical aptitude one? Automatically customizes store additional rounds in the chamber, allowing us to store a few extra rounds. That could be pretty helpful in the long run. I'm gonna get that point. Okay, what else is up here? Can quickly strip ammunition out of a gun's chamber or magazine, filter to increase the amount of ammunition looted off of enemies or found in caches. That's probably going to be helpful because I'm willing to bet the ammunition is scarce and I'm probably going to fuck up the stealth like no other. But I won't be able to upgrade anything else for the most part if I do this and upgrade this. So I think I'll be fine for now, and if I have trouble then I'll upgrade it later. For now, shotguns! Because shotguns are awesome. Okay. That looks good to me. Confirm changes. Okay. What is this? Oh, this is the weapon locker he was talking about. Okay. God, there are things dropping my frames like no other in random places. That's the computer you said I could look at my missions from. Yeah, I'm just like clipping slowly to each one as it goes. Like this is not a smooth turn. Jesus. Well. Okay then. What else do we have here? This is a wardrobe? No. God, this warehouse is not going to be easy to navigate. That's the front door he said to go out of when I'm ready. Okay. Hey. I can customize myself some more. And there's bath and stuff. Is my customization ever going to play a part in the game? Like, I have to look the part? Anyways, weapon locker. What do I want? Let's see. Why don't I put the armor mod in? Oh, I don't have an armor mod one. Well, that explains it. Armor? Ooh. Do I want casual attire or do I want interceptor? Sound dampening is lower or higher technically with sound with the casual clothes, but my endurance is a lot better with interceptor. I think I'll do interceptor first before I worry about any of that. What do we got here? models? Ooh, huh. Right now I am equipped with the Samuel PMG. This is weapon 1. Yeah, SMG for the first one. If I'm using body armor, I'm probably gonna need heavier weapons. Okay. No, I want this, the Samuel one. Okay. Back up. Let's see, what can I do? Barrels. Let's see. No, I don't have anything. I don't have like any upgrades, do I? Ooh, extended SMG clips. Never mind. I had one. Cool. Okay. What about this? I want. Ooh. Oh, these are different weapons. This is a UC. Well, if I'm just gonna have this weapon, which is like an assault rifle, then why am I using this thing? Fuck that. Give me a shotgun. Hell yeah. All right. What do we have here? Damn, I don't have any upgrades here. Oh well. What do we have for this? Barrel, sights, aha, scope. That'll be nice. Magazine, accessory. Alright. Seems pretty straightforward. First aid kit, flashbangs. Doesn't look like I really have much choice right now about my gadgets. I'll probably get more later. Yep, these are all straightforward. Alright. Cool. I got stuff. Next is to choose a mission. Let's see which ones to choose from. Email. Let me see. Oh, hello. Mike, I'm guessing Westbridge already gave you the lecture about not using agency funds on high-profile assassination missions. Aside from what's in your safe house, you'll have to make use of whatever you can borrow, swipe, or steal. If you need supplies, try the Clearinghouse. It's a black market internet exchange. There's a seller there named Mongoose who should be able to provide you with basics while you're in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I'm going to look at that in a second, and I didn't mean to scroll down like that. And speaking of stealing, a contact my U.S. government just dug up an Al-Samad slush fund buried in a Jordanian bank account. I've enclosed the login credential and password in an attachment. How do I open the attachment? Download. Okay. Hang on. Just download the data and a self-extracting executable will transfer the funds your way, and do it soon before the government amateurs finish filing the proper paperwork to seize the accounts for themselves. You keep an eye out for any other funds you can abscond during your mission. We're not worried about journalists and investigators following money trails and circles around the globe as long as their search never takes an off protocol. Alright, download. Download them funds. Alright. Thank you, Mina. Your cover email. Ooh, I can reply? Ooh, I'm gonna send her a nice email and be like, hey, girl. Actually, probably not. She probably wouldn't like that. Because that's what Darcy does. She likes professionalism. Welcome aboard. I've already set you up with an email address you can give to people you meet in the field. Not only is it against regulations to hand out your agency contact info. God damn it. I'm getting Steam messages, and they're not very pleasant ones either. Not only is it against regulations to hand out your agency contact info, but it's a pretty surefire way of getting reassigned to Greenland, Weehawken, or some other ass end of the world. Mine is mthornton@halbeck.com. Don't worry, the email won't sit on some corporate server. I've made sure all email in and outs get redirected to an encrypted server that you can access from any computer that's running the agency's decryption key. Your login password is Abel3Deforinger, minus the quotes, of course. Change it when you first log in. Let me know if you have any questions. Well, okay, hang on. I gotta fucking write this password down, because I'm gonna forget this shit. Hang on, I'm gonna fucking write this down. Alright, I wrote it down. How do I log in? I'll reply to this in a minute after I do the thing. Alright, Darcy, what the fuck do you want? Westbridge put me in charge of logistics on the detention camp. Should be fun. Some things you need to know. Mission comes thanks to a local contact of mine. Yeah, I've got a ton of contacts in the area. What can I say? My grasp of the Arabic language is... Oh, fuck off. Seriously, I don't care. He's a double agent and has everyone on also convinced he's one of them, so he gets pretty solid leads, so, though he doesn't work cheap. I've set it up on the base. It was built into a sandstone cliffside in 1960. Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. It's nestled in the ridge in such a way that it's hard for sentries in the base to get a clear view across the terrain. We'll drop you outside the base, and you should be able to get in close with no problem. Local weather patterns suggest a sandstorm will hit soon. It's about as likely as the sun in Los Angeles or rain in London. We're going to time your mission with a sandstorm. Take advantage of the reduced enemy visibility and hearing the storm provides. I'll be your handler for the mission, but not your nanny. I know I tackled this mission with stealth and a shit ton of explosives when that fails, but I don't care how you get things done. I just care that you get things done. I'll make sure all my friendly contacts are off-site, so don't worry about killing friendlies. Aside from that, blah, blah, yada, yada. Follow my lead, will kick ass, take names, save the world, and be home in time for a trip to the T-Bar. Well, it's not time to be nice. Oh, we sent me another one? If you need supplies, I have a local contact. His name's Murad. He's a shameless mercenary. Visit a clearinghouse. We'll have to ensure you patch into Murad's short list. So I have Murad and Mongoose or whatever. So I can do either. Archive sent, intel. Okay. I will... Hang on to it in a minute. Clearinghouse. Let me see this. Oh, wow. It automatically put me right into this. Okay.